Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing this Gainer wireless mouse from Redragon. Let's go ahead and open this guy up. Alright. Here is our mouse. A completely wireless mouse. Here we got an instruction manual, a Redragon sticker, and that's pretty much it. Got a USB adapter or receiver. That's held in pretty tight. Alright, let's see if we have any batteries in here. Looks like we need one AA battery. Batteries not included with this guy. The review on this mouse was actually requested by a viewer. This is requested by Fabian Reyes on YouTube here. He said he enjoyed the Redragon mouse that we did before, the Sniper Pro M801. And he said he'd like to see a review on this Gainer M656. And so this is a fully wireless mouse. There's no recharging it with a cable or anything like that. You replace a AA battery and then we'll plug this USB port into our computer. On our mouse itself here, we have our right and left click obviously. Then we have our two center buttons and a scroll wheel. It has a little bit of a click to it when you roll. These two buttons here by default are your DPI buttons. It adjusts how sensitive the mouse is when you move it around. And then over here on the side we have two buttons as well. You have a forward and a rear thumb button here. And then on the bottom we have our access port that you saw earlier where we put in our battery. But also we have a switch here. So this switch, we have our Eco, which turns off all of our LEDs, things like that. Off, which just turns it off. So if you're going to put this in a backpack in storage, going to go move somewhere and you don't want it clicking and moving and draining your battery, you switch it to off. Or on has all of our lights on. That is an interesting feel. Alright, so I got it plugged into the computer and it automatically connected and worked. So my Redragon mouse, this might be broken in a little bit, but this one seems to almost grip a little bit on my mouse pad. You know what? That's what it is. So the base here comes with protective covers on the feet here. So we'll peel that off. Let's check that now. That's much smoother. You can tell how big it is. It's longer, but it's definitely skinnier. Has a bigger thumb pad here than this one here. And then here on the side, it has two buttons instead of the three, as well as this one has a trigger button, or another button up here on the end, where this one just has the two extra buttons. And then here in the center, it has the exact same operations for, or controls per se, to adjust your movement speed here. So this one is, you move up, it does have a bar to show you what speed level you're at. This is moving across my screen like crazy. And then if I bring it all the way down, big movements provide very little movement on my screen. While this one here, let's move it up. Moves quite a bit, not quite as drastic as the other one here. And the slowest seems to be a real smooth slow, but I think this might be editable. So let's go ahead and go to Redragon's website and see if they have a driver to control this. Go to redragonzone.com, search for downloads, and we'll say this is a mouse. We should be able to search for the Gainer. No, didn't pull anything up. Hey, there it is. I don't know why their website, they have this search up here, but for some reason it won't pull it up. So I had to do the Control F to find it, and it pulled it up right here. Alright, we got a user guide and software. Let's go with the software. I'm pretty sure the user guide is that same one that came in the box. Go ahead and download it. It's asking for permission to run this on my computer. We want to say yes. So on this page right here, it's asking if when the computer turns on, do I want the computer to start up this program every time? I'm gonna uncheck this box. It's kind of like when you turn on your computer and like Skype or one of those other programs automatically start up. You can turn those off if you want to, just by going into like just searching startup programs in your Windows search bar, and that usually will get you to the right place. We're gonna finish this install here and open. Okay, there is our program to run our mouse. So you can see our mouse sensitivity is here, and we're set to our lowest DPI setting. We can go up, up, up. You can see how that adjusts it. And then we can change our, let's turn that to a more manageable number. And then we can see our polling rate right now is at 125 megahertz. But we can go all the way up to 500 hertz. If you're doing something like gaming and you want a really fast reaction rate, you do want to switch to something like 500 hertz. You can also increase your pointer precision. We're going to say it automatically comes on. We can change our scroll speed when we're using the scroll wheel here. And we have our double click speed. And then we can go into, we have macros. I'm not super familiar with macros. Hey, there we go. We just hover over it. So 5, we can change what it is, which button, key, combination. So it can do a combination of buttons. So if you hit this, you know, your thumb button, your forward thumb button, it could be, hey, type in, you know, open the chat, or, you know, whatever combinations of clicks and keys are required, you can do that. You can coordinate those however you'd like. You can change all of your buttons here, and you can even adjust what your DPI switches do. These center ones, you can actually change it from being DPI to being whatever else you'd like. So that's how you adjust what these keys are. Still don't know what macros are, how to import and export profiles. You'll want to go to a different YouTube channel for this one. I'm a very entry-level user. I do game a little bit. I haven't done a ton of gaming. So let's go ahead and do a little bit, just a little bit of gaming for some fun. Alright, so I have never played Titanfall before, but I'm in the tutorial, and I found, I think, a good spot to run a test. I've gotten acquainted with the controls, and now it has a 2-minute test that they have, like, you complete it in that amount of time. So I'm going to compare the two mice trying that. So let's go ahead and start this one here. Let's go. Alright, so in the middle of the recording of my last one, the screen recording completely just failed and got corrupted. So I'm going to use that as an excuse to do it all again. We're going to go ahead and play another round where we're doing the exact same thing now that I got an idea of how it's done and what to do. And we're going to compare the Gainer versus the Sniper Pro. Both are Redragon mice, and then we will see which one gets the best time. Alright, let's try this again. Do not look at my face while I'm concentrating. Alright, we're going to try this, taking the same route each time. And 1 minute, 1.8. Alright, so I think that's a good time. That is on my Sniper Pro mouse that I'm quite familiar with. Now, we're going to switch over to this Gainer from Redragon, the new mouse. Let's see how good of a time we can get. Again, taking the same route every time. Oh, that probably just shaved off a second there. Oh man, this is gonna be a good time right here. Woo! Oh, 101.3. What was that from the last one now? Dang. Okay, that was just my first run with this one. Let's try it again, see if I can get an even better time. Oh! Nope.
Try to get a little better each time.
Oh, minute 6. One more time. And nope, slower.
No shame in losing. Real shame. Stop trying.
Man, first time on that mouse. I got the best time yet. Let's go again. Come on. Oh no. Oh, new best time.
All done with the gauntlet?
Please. Best rep time is on that the Gainer mouse. That's a great mouse. All thanks to the Gainer. Let's give my Sniper Pro one more shot. One more shot. Just one. Or two, you know. Just like any other kid. Come on, Mom, one more time. Alright, finish line is all we got left. See if we can beat the 59. 7, 8. No! Minute and a 1/10 of a second. So that's a difference of, let's see, 1 whole second slower. Come on, one more time. Like I said, or 2, right? Okay, last time. Let's do this. Gotta get, it's twice the price. This mouse has gotta be better, right? Did I get him? I think I got him. I did. That was a lucky shot. Finish line, here we come. Go. 8.
Trust me, rifleman.
Shut up.
Someone
I got the exact same time. 59.1. On a mouse that's twice the price, okay? Take that into account. This mouse, this Sniper Pro mouse costs twice as much as this Redragon Gainer, and they both got the same time in this game. I had to work my tail off to get it, but I got it. On both of them, they, you know, this one set the record early, fast, easy. Maybe it was a lucky run. The second one I had to keep trying, but I got it. Overall, the feel, I'm very much used to the feel on my Redragon Sniper Pro. So the way your hand sits on the Redragon, it's much more level, like a traditional mouse, where this Gainer is a more ergonomic feeling, hopefully to help with it. Things like carpal tunnel, things like that. You can kind of see it here if you look. There's a little bit of an angle to it, so your hand sits like this more, which is better for your wrist, things like that. But I do notice that on this mouse, you have a really big thumb groove and a nice place to rest your thumb. Bigger than the one on the left side of my Sniper Pro, but on the right side, there's nothing really to hold on to. While over here, there's a couple of ridges that you can use to hold on to the mouse a little easier when picking it up. The responsiveness seems like they're both very responsive, very similar in responsiveness to each other. I wouldn't say that there's a discernible difference in the two. I would definitely say if I had gotten this before I got the Sniper Pro, I would have been very happy with this one. The last big difference that comes in is this uses batteries. Here's a tip for you. Get on Amazon. Actually, I'll link some down below. Get some rechargeable batteries for this guy and just have a battery charger next to your computer and have AA batteries that are rechargeable sitting on there, and then have your rechargeable battery in here. Once this one's dead, switch over to one of the rechargeable ones. As opposed to this one, which is wired and wireless, but when it's wired to charge from your computer, as well as for a faster response time if you'd like. But honestly, I am not an avid enough gamer to tell the difference on those response times. So I'd say it's more of a not having to worry about buying batteries. But once, you know, save yourself the money. Energizer has a pack of 4 AA batteries that are rechargeable and the charger for $14. So you can use those batteries on your Xbox controller, you can use it on your mouse, and just recharge those batteries and have, you know, it's still an overall cheaper deal than it would be for the Sniper Pro for this one. If you don't need like 3 buttons here and a button up here by your mouse. Like, it depends on your needs and how much gaming you're doing. If you're just getting started into gaming, if you're not crazy about gaming, or maybe there's gamer regulations that I don't know about. They're like, you're only allowed to have this many buttons. This is a great mouse for that because $20, it's a really great entry-level price for a gaming mouse that has, you know, you can turn on the RGB light with the Redragon logo. You got adjustable DPI settings that controls how fast the movement is to change your sensitivity depending on the games you're playing, things like that. There's a lot of adjustability, and you can even remap these keys to do whatever you'd like, which is awesome. It's a big upgrade from a traditional mouse that generally costs about $20. So getting a mouse like this is a big upgrade. Overall, the weight-wise, it's, I don't know if one's heavier than the other. I would say if I had to guess, the Sniper Pro is probably heavier, but this almost feels heavier. They're so close. And it could depend on the kind of battery you put in there, whether it's a lithium ion or a lead acid. I'd say I'm definitely more used to using my Redragon mouse. I think it's a good mouse if you want to do gaming and you have perhaps smaller hands. My hands are a size large in like medical gloves. But that's just a personal preference thing, you know? If you want a really great deal, this guy is super cheap. This one, my Sniper Pro, also has like LEDs that light up all the way around it, while the only LEDs that light up on this one is the logo and the scroll wheel. So these are two very different level mice. The Sniper Pro is $45 on Amazon, while this one is only $20. This one is rechargeable, or it can be connected via USB-C to your computer to have even less latency, but I haven't noticed any latency issues with my Sniper Pro. Granted, I'm not an avid gamer. If you want an avid gamer's perspective, you might want to reach out to one of them or find a video from an avid video game player. But for me, on this Gainer wireless mouse, if I got it before I got my Redragon, honestly, I think I would probably still be happy with this one, just because it offers the extra buttons. It has the DPI control, which is something I use quite a bit, and most of my use is video and photo editing. And I find that I adjust my DPI when I'm doing photo editing for smoother movement across when I'm drawing lines, things like that. With a mouse, if you lower the DPI, you can be a lot smoother, whereas a higher DPI, you get a squiggly line across the screen. So having that adjustability, having the programmability within the app is fantastic. I will link both of these mice down below for you to try out for yourself, but that is my first impressions. Let's go ahead and take a look at this guy on Amazon itself right now. Check out the price history, things like that. Alright, so this is the Redragon M656 Gainer wireless gaming mouse. It's got a long name here, but right now it is listed for $19.99 on Amazon. They also have the M1 that has a little bit more RGB to it. You might be interested in that. Honestly, if looks were more what you're interested in, I'd say check out the M690-1 because it has more LEDs that can be visible, whereas this only has the one that is then covered by your hand as soon as you're using the mouse. Let's go ahead and check out the price history on Honey. So if you don't already have the Honey browser extension, I will have that link below. This is where you can put things on a drop list to let you know when something goes on sale, things like that. But if we scroll down here, we can actually see the price history on something, so you can see if it's a good deal or not. So right now it is on sale at $19.99. Normal price is $21.99, but it looks like every once in a while there are pretty regularly sales for $17.99 or $17.59. Those are some really good deals. For $18, this is I'd say this is a better deal than my Sniper Pro considering the price. Personally, I keep my mouse on the eco mode. I probably would keep this one on eco mode the whole time as well. It's a great mouse, and I don't have anything terrible to say about it. I like that they have the programmability on everything, just seems to work. So if you have questions, additional questions, things you want me to check out on this mouse, ways to test it out, leave those in the comments below, and I'm going to challenge all of you, any of you who made it to the end of this video, if this video gets more than 500 likes, which is a lot for my videos. My top performing videos I think have 800 and 600 likes on them. If this video here gets 500 likes, I will give away this mouse to one of you who like this video. To be eligible to receive it, you do need to like this video, subscribe, and comment down below with what video game you would play with this mouse.
Mouse will be shipped anywhere that Amazon offers shipping. If this mouse is not available in your area, a gift card of equal value will be sent to the recipient.
But in the meantime, while we're waiting to get to that 500 likes and watching for all of those comments down below, this is the Redragon Gainer wireless mouse. Thank you again so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments below and I will be happy to answer those. And if you want to get this or any of my PC setups or anything else like that, links will be down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. If I've earned it, please consider subscribing and I will see you guys in the next video.